welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So today I'm going to show you a pizza that I'm doing with one of my pizza doughs I made the other day. I put some in the freezer and I actually kept one in the refrigerator, and we made breadsticks and a calzone. I'll link that video below. It gives you the directions on how to make this pizza dough. So I'm going to show you the pizza I'm going to make with this, and it really came out good. Last night I made it for my husband, and so we're going to make this today and show you how I do it and explain how you need to thaw and prepare your dough. And so if this inspires you to stay along with me, and I hope it does, maybe somewhere along the line give me a thumbs up, go share it on your Facebook page, share it with your friends, and maybe go visit my Wild Tree page down in the description box or show more box below, and go check out my Facebook page, give it a thumbs up, and you'll get notifications immediately whenever I upload anything. All right, guys, let's go make a pizza. Come on. All right, guys, I'm glad you stayed. So what I did was, this pizza dough, you want to let your pizza dough get as close to room temperature as possible before you start pushing it out and spreading it or making your circle, if that's the shape you want tonight. I don't care. And I've also put this in an oven to kind of pre-bake so I don't get this soggy dough because of what I'm going to put on top of this. So that being said, I just find it's a little bit better. Now, if you want a really thin, crispy crust, then take your pizza dough out, thaw it out. When it's still cold, you can spread it super thin, like cracker thin, and you've got a thin crust pizza. So that is how I do it. And now we're gonna go on to the assembly line here. This is absolutely delicious. So you wanna take your favorite jar of Alfredo, or make your own. I've got my own Alfredo mix that I do from scratch, and you can do that. I've got a dry mix. Wild Tree has a wonderful Alfredo mix that you can mix up. This would have been more handy because then I don't have to worry about using the rest of this jar. You can mix up what you want. So if that's how you roll, you could go over to Wild Tree and check that out. It's a really good recipe, and you can make it as lean and light as you want. You don't have to make it really fatty. Okay, so I spread my Alfredo mix down, and Alfredo is like my favorite. Oh, and I forgot to cut up my artichokes. Darn it. Okay, so we're going to cut up artichokes here in a second. But what I'm going to do now is we're putting down cheese. And I've got, this cheese is a country cheese. It's not quite as sharp as Parmigiano Reggiano, but it is delicious. And so I want a good layer of cheese down. And actually I had overflow of cheese last night, so we'll see if I repeat that process. I don't know. So a good, cup and a half, 2 cups of cheese. This pizza is probably 12 by 8 or 10, something like that. Okay, I think that's plenty of cheese. And then I've got uncured Canadian bacon that I get at Costco. It's delicious. It's, you're not dealing with all the nitrates and stuff. So you've got a layer of this down. It's very lean, figure friendly. And then I've got a couple left for breakfast sandwiches here tomorrow. And we'll just put those 2 right there. How's that? I think that's good. Okay, because this tends to get kind of mounded, hot, heavy. Okay, so we'll set that aside along with that. And we'll take this away. And then I'm gonna have to cut up the artichokes, you guys, and I apologize for that. Let me do that and I'll be right back. Yeah, my battery. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I apologize for that little delay here. Now I've got back here, this is turkey breast that I got in the deli section. You could use, I mean, all of this could be done from your home canning. It would be just fabulous. You could do canned chicken. I've canned artichoke hearts before, and they come out amazing. The problem with them, as I recall, is it's a lot of work, and everybody you know wants them, and you want to give them away, so they don't last very long, if that makes sense. So you'd have to do a secret canning, I think, if you were gonna try to have some for any length of time, because they don't last. I buy my artichoke hearts at Costco. It's much cheaper than the grocery store. My husband got his little eyes open this weekend. And then what I've got here is a little bit of leftover, and I diced it up, of fresh mozzarella. Do we need this step? Probably not, but I've got it and I want to use it up. So I'm all about using the leftovers, dressing it up in a different outfit, and not wasting anything. So now we've got that. Oh, it's gonna be delicious. So then we scatter, a good cup of chopped up artichoke hearts. And these are marinated artichoke hearts that I get, like I said, at Costco. And you want to cut it up into little pieces so you get even distribution. Nobody gets left out of a bite of that deliciousness. And yum. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. This is like one of our favorite pizzas. And I've got another one that I'm going to make for you that's just as delicious. Well, actually, I've got a couple more, but we'll save those for another video. And because I don't like to waste anything, I'm going to bring over the rest of my cheese that was on the bottom, that I put on the bottom. We're going to sprinkle that over the top. It's not going to do anything really miraculous or anything, but this is going to go into a 400-degree oven until it's just bubbly and delicious. And then because I like the green, that's my favorite color, I'm going to sprinkle down some fresh parsley. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It makes it pretty and appealing. Who doesn't want a bite of that? If there's anyone out there, go ahead and give me a message. No, I don't want a bite of that. And I'll say I'm sorry. Okay, so there we go. And now we are ready to put that in the oven. 400 degrees till it's golden and bubbly, and there you go. And that's a pizza. Let me get a good look at that, because that looks amazing. I know some of you don't like close-ups, but I'm all about getting right to the food. I want to see what it looks like. All right, guys. I'll be back when I'm pulling it out to give you a taste test. Okay, you guys, so this pizza is out of the oven, and it is still blistering hot. We can't eat this right now, but the crust got all golden brown, and it's still that chewy dough that we love. I will tell you that one thing you did not see, and I forgot to put this at the end of the video, I drizzled olive oil down on top. You don't have to do that. I just feel like the olive oil that's in the dough and everything that's going on, it just adds to this pizza, and it really worked when I did the test recipe last night. And so yeah, I got more than a thumbs up for this pizza. Anyway, I'm gonna let this sit and rest until I can cook, cut it. We've got cheese that's jumped ship over here, and if you cut it too soon, you're gonna have something that's just a big mess instead of being something that you really love. So I'll bring you back when I'm cutting it up and we're putting it on the plate. Okay, guys, so I have the end result, And it is beautiful. I know you guys, I can't even tell you. The crust underneath is just golden brown, as you can see. Don't want to smush anything over. And I'm just gonna get in here. You can get this a little too saucy if you're not careful. If you add too much cheese and you don't drain your artichokes correctly and all that. But oh, this came out perfect. I'm really, really happy with this. We did this with chicken, and I'm doing it tonight with turkey. When Sage says, I really need a bite, I don't know what she's worried about, actually. I think she's worried that maybe, and I'm gonna do small pieces. I have to have portion control in my life. I know a lot of people think they do and think they are doing that, and they really aren't. When I started really calculating what I was putting in my body, I realized that it was way more than I thought. And no worries, for those of you that are lucky enough not to have to worry about how much fat or anything you have, good for you. Because this is decadently delicious, and I don't want to miss a bite, but I don't need to eat half this pizza either. So we're gonna go ahead and get this on a plate, and let me go ahead and do that. Make sure you can see that. You have to make sure that this is cooled down enough, because it will be blazing hot, and that's no fun. Nobody likes that. So I'm gonna have 2 little pieces of this. We'll do one here, and crispy little, oh my gosh. I almost think I need 3. Just for presentation, I probably won't eat 3, but I'm gonna give you a presentation here. Okay. Let's give you a close-up. I know some people don't care for close-ups, but boy, I know me, and I am all about getting right in there to figure out, can I taste that? Do I have smell-o-vision yet? No, probably not. Okay, so we're gonna put down some crushed red pepper flakes, because I'm kind of that spicy girl you never thought you liked. And yeah. Okay. Well, I want a bite. See, this one doesn't have a whole lot on it. Let's take a bite of this one. I'm gonna take a bite of this one. It has the turkey, whoops, and we drop it. But because we let it set, nothing, nothing left. Planet Pizza. So I'm gonna take a bite of that. The crispy crust and cheeses, turkey, ham, artichoke hearts, oh my goodness. Okay, let's take a bite. Oh my gosh, that is so good. It is such a decadent, delicious pizza. And I truly hope this inspires you, because this in a takeout form would cost you, I mean, even if you got it at Papa Murphy's, you'd be paying $10, $12, $15, or, make it at home. You know what's in it. The dough has that extra flavor of the garlic and Italian seasoning, and it's just delicious. So one more bite and I'm gonna let you go. Oh my gosh.
Wow. That is amazing. Absolutely delicious. So I truly hope this inspires you to step outside the box. Maybe try something new. You know what? Homemade pizza doesn't have to be pepperoni, for sure. And even though that's delicious, it doesn't have to be expensive. It can be really economical. Actually, all of this could have been made from leftovers or food storage, for sure. So I hope that this inspires you to try to stock up on the items that it takes to make all this, and then anytime, anywhere, you can have this pizza. You can do this on a barbecue, an open flame. You can do this anywhere you want. So that being said, I truly hope that this inspires you enough to give me a thumbs up, maybe post it on your Facebook page, and go visit mine and like that page. And as always, guys, I'll see you next time, and God bless.